dear officials, dear representatives of the advertising industry, dear colleagues, it's with much regret that I cannot be with you today on this unique occasion. However, even though not in person, I'm delighted to address such a distinguished group of attendees. Moments where the industry can gather and discuss issues together to pave the way forward are crucial. As Director General of EASA, the European Advertising Standards Alliance, an association which brings together all the components of the advertising industry, 13 associations at European and international level, representing advertisers, agencies, media, all forms of media, broadcasters, radio, TV, internet, newspapers, out of home, and so on, and which brings them around a single aim, a single purpose, ensuring consumer trust through the promotion of self-regulation as an efficient and recognized means to ensure advertising is responsible. I can only warmly welcome such initiatives as the conference held today. So first, a few words on advertising self-regulation, as I believe it's a key solution in these times of rapid societal and technological changes, with, for instance, issues of gender portrayal and also the rising importance of influencer marketing on social media. So first, what is self-regulation? Self-regulation is a control system managed by representatives of a given industry or sector. This means a set of commitments taken by the industry itself and which are independently monitored and enforced. So in our case, it helps the ad industry ensure advertising is legal, decent, honest, truthful, and prepared with a due sense of social and professional responsibility. And the independent monitoring and enforcement is done by SROs, self-regulatory organizations. Self-regulation is beneficial for all. Indeed, first, it is good for business because it protects consumer trust. And let's not forget that consumer trust is paramount and is what brands are looking for. 30 to 50% of a brand's market capitalization comes from its reputation. Also, 88% of consumers are somewhat too very likely not to purchase a product or service again if the company offering the product or service ran an ad that they considered being unacceptable. It's also good for consumers because it prevents them from seeing bad ads. Through training and preventive actions, SROs avoid actually these bad ads being featured. And if it was the case, consumers as the last resort still have the possibility to file a complaint, free of charge. And actually the way the complaints are handled is really quick. In our network, for instance, 77% of cases are handled within 1 month and 89% within 2 months. ADSR is also good because it quickly adapts to societal changes. It incorporates issues such as children or gender portrayal. It's also good for policymakers because everything I've mentioned before comes at no cost for both the state and the taxpayer. And it's good because it allows the ad industry to thrive, thus it drives jobs and growth. Lastly, ADSR sees its rules adapted quicker way than actually through statutory law, and therefore can rapidly adapt to new phenomena such as influencer marketing or artificial intelligence. Self-regulation is actually long-standing. Not only some of our self-regulatory organizations date back to 1935, but also the ICC Advertising and Marketing Communication Code, which is the gold standard, the global basis for self-regulatory rules in advertising across the world, is now over 80 years old. So it is long-standing, but it also has a great geographical coverage, as we can see here. Today, EASA's European network counts 27 self-regulatory organizations in 25 different countries, among which we are really happy to count MIRS, the Advertising Council, or Russian SRO. And discussions are also ongoing in different European countries moving forward. And from a global perspective, our partner organization, ICAS, the International Council for Ad Self-Regulation, counts 14 extra members across the world, ranging from Brazil to the US to Australia, for example. So I hope that our family will continue on growing to foster even more responsible advertising worldwide. In this spirit, be assured EASA fully welcomes and supports SR initiatives, such as in Russia today, and hopefully tomorrow in Azerbaijan, Belarus, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and so forth. Thanks. Спасибо.